Welcome back, dear listener, to Coaching Hypnosis. To my wonderful community over in the United States, I've got a little something to help you reclaim your time this month. We talk so much about wellness and self-care, but you can't do that if you're stuck in a grocery aisle. That's why I've partnered with Instacart. If you're in the US and haven't tried it, you can get free delivery fees on your first 3 orders. It's a total game changer for getting your healthy essentials delivered right to your door in as fast as 30 minutes. You can also try using the promotion code FSAHSA1035 at checkout for extra savings. To get those free deliveries, just click the link in my show notes. Using that link really helps supports this show. So thank you so much for the love. Cheers. Today we're talking to the magnets, the visionaries, the life of the office, the expressives. You are the masters of the big idea. You can sell a dream to anyone, and your energy is what gets the company off the ground. But let's be radically honest. When you go home and the lights go out, do you feel like a fraud? Is your constant hype actually a loud noise to drown out the fear that you have no substance? In the 2026 personal brand economy, you are winning, but your subconscious is exhausted. Today, we're exploring the expressive shadow, the secret fear of being ordinary, and why your addiction to the new is actually sabotaging your long-term success. An expressive's internal monologue is driven by a need for significance. You tell yourself, if I'm not being legendary, I'm failing. I'll just launch another project so people don't see that the last one didn't finish. I have to keep the energy up or they'll lose interest in me. The raw honesty. Your charisma is often an avoidant coping mechanism. You are using vision to avoid the lack of process in your life. You are terrified of the boring details because, to the subconscious, boring equals invisible. You have an unrealistic self-assessment where you believe you are only as good as your latest viral moment. This creates a negative expectancy. You doubt you can actually sustain a real, stable business because you never actually sat with the quiet work of execution. Look at how this plays out in your team. When you walk in with a game-changing idea for the 3rd time this week, you think you're being inspiring, but to your analytical team members, you look like a threat to stability. To your drivers, you look like distraction because you lack compartmentalization. Your idea mode bleeds into execution mode and nothing gets finished. You trigger autonomic reactivity in your staff because they never know which vision is the real one. You feel a sense of injustice when they don't share your excitement. But the truth is, they're just tired of the hype masking the lack of steps. To heal the shadow, we have to make stability feel as exciting as significance. 1. Identity alignment. We use hypnosis to anchor a new identity, the finisher. We move from your identification stable, from the visionary to the architect. We teach your subconscious to crave the click of a finished project more than the buzz of a new idea. 2. Internalizing the locus. We move you away from seeking validation in applause and towards finding it in strategic depth. We reinforce that your value is constant, even when you aren't performing. 3. Reframing the ordinary. We rewrite the script that says simple is boring. We replace it with consistency is the ultimate sophistication. We allow your nervous system to feel safe in the quiet moments of deep work. Today, I want you to practice anti-hype. 1. Take one project you are bored with, but it's 90% done. 2. Do not talk about it. Do not post about it. Do not hype it to your team. 3. Simply sit and do the boring final 10% of the work. 4. Notice the itch to start something new. That's your avoidant coping kicking in. 5. Breathe through it and finish. 6. Observe the feeling of a completed process. That solid feeling, anchor that. That is your real power. Enthusiasm starts the race, but character finishes it. If you're tired of the burnout that comes from constant performance and you're ready to build a business with real deep substance, book your free 40-minute clarity call. Let's dismantle the hype addiction and install the subconscious finisher identity you need to be truly legendary. Remember, aligned subconscious plus deep execution equals lasting legacy. Thank you for listening. Align your mind. Finish the work. Grow your business. Mindfully yours, Julie.